So someone has had some indecision about a situation that you're being told to stay curious about, because you're definitely being met with options, so many options in love that you're going to be able to be picky. It does feel like someone was siphoning your energy, especially your love and your sweet, tender nature about yourself. But there's something about your work that's bringing you towards much more options, especially in terms of high value. Someone was planning on putting you in the very bottom of the totem pole and having you work like a slave, getting all dirty in the mud. But it feels like you see yourself in a better position, and your thoughts are going to get you where you belong. You no longer have to take what's being offered to you. I definitely see you in a place of peace. Whereas the people that you're leaving behind are stuck and stagnant, and now they realize the difference. Perhaps before you showed up on the scene, they were comfortable in their situation, they were content. But now you're showing that there's much more to life than what's going on around you. And especially when it comes to love, you definitely have love interests who are willing to support you, and they are eager to support you and see you shine. They see how strong you are. And it's like you don't always have to show how strong you are. You can actually be feminine once in a while. If this is your energy, definitely stick around. We're getting into it. And keep in mind that all of my messages are general. If you like to book a personal reading, you can do so by sending your question and payment through PayPal. All of my prices are in my bio, and I'll get back to you within the same day. Thank you so much for your business. I look forward to hearing from you. Now let's get into this message. The message is stay curious, more is coming. Someone wishes that they had someone. Your value just hit them all at once. And you're being told not to lean on your own understanding at this time. It feels like there's someone in your energy who doesn't seem to appreciate you or value you. It's almost coming off like they only care about themselves and they don't care about protecting you or your energy. But at the same time, they want to come off like a counterpart. This feels like they rather leave you lonely. They rather be with you and cause you to feel loneliness than show you any kind of reciprocity for the love that you have. So you're being told to stay curious and keep your eyes open and wait on the horizon. It just feels like your intuition is right at this time. Whoever this person is was put in your life for a reason. There's something very interesting about this energy because you're being told not to lean on your own understanding. So it feels like there's something being hidden away from you for a good reason. Yeah, it definitely feels like you're being built up in a certain way that you may not you may not notice that you're being built up at this time. Your patience is being tested. It has to do with your sexuality or the way you feel about yourself, how beautiful you are, how beautiful you feel. Uh, it feels like someone's manifesting you. And it also feels like they don't know who you are. There's a lot in themselves that they have to fix and improve before they can enter into your frequency. And there's also this vibe like by the time they get themselves together, you're gonna have already moved on. So it does feel like this person is coming off like an energy scavenger. They're only picking up the leftovers and whatever it is that you leave behind. What else is going on in this energy? Whoever this person is coming off like they don't care about you, they are definitely in love. And I feel like it hit them all at once, just what type of person you are and the fact that you're so close to them, but yet so far. You're being told to stay curious at this time because there is a partnership on the horizon and you guys are going to meet at just exactly the right time. This person who's trying to hold you back is feeling an overwhelming sense of time, and they feel like they have to carry the burden on their own. So whatever you were doing with them, especially manifesting, they realize that you're branching off at this point and they're going to have to pick up the pieces in their life rather than rely on you to carry the load. And that's what they were and planning on doing. Their intention was to get you to work like a horse for them, but that's just not going to work out. It's almost like you're an escape artist when it comes to this person trying to tie you down. And yeah, they were siphoning your love. but more is going to be revealed about that. This is your energy. Book a reading with me if you're resonating. So let's get closer. You have a strong love on the horizon, and it has to do with your curiosity. It's something that you're thinking about and envisioning. It feels like your dreams are very important at this time, and you're able to move mountains in your sleep. Things are changing. And also, there's something really interesting about your vibration. There's something high value about your frequency, that there's already a certain group who are tapped into this, and it feels like they're about to move you from a situation because they feel like there's better places for you to be put to use. It does feel like for a while you were put into the most raggedy communities in order to shine light and possibly grow people's 433 on the clock, grow people's consciousness. But now it's like that's a waste of time. And now I feel like this community that's using you in the background, it feels like they're about to put you into the spotlight so that they can really feed off of your happiness and not your torture. The energy that I'm getting is that you're much more valuable in a place where you feel good rather than just take from you. Like you're about to be fed into, you're about to be pampered. The word is not spoiled. It's literally just you being supported and having everything you need, because your shining face is much more valuable than you being haggard down. Yeah, you've got enough choices coming towards you that you can actually be picky. Keep that energy flowing, because once you change your mind about the situation and it being not something that you just take because it's handed to you, it's like, no, I'm worth more and I'll wait for more. And this vibe, you just keep yourself in that high frequency, because that's exactly where the universe is going to put you. And it also comes off like if there was someone else in control, a lover, a family member, a community member, a boss, a coworker who felt like they had control over you and they could move you around where they saw you fit. They were not putting you in the best positions because they were jealous. They could clearly see that you belong in royalty and they were jealous of that. So they didn't want to lose you, basically, is the vibe that I'm getting. But your manifestation is going to get you where you belong. It's going to override anything that anyone else is plotting and scheming. So the Queen of Pentacles is coming out. It definitely feels like at the end of the day, you're going to be supporting yourself. And you're going to learn how to do it. You're going to learn just what it is about your personality that's so valuable, and how you can begin to barter and exchange with the community members that support you and see value in the business and work that you do. It feels like it's leaking over into the 3D world. Like you are doing something, you're working towards something that's literally beneficial to your community, even if it has to do with your intelligence, your intellect. Perhaps you're well spoken. You could be someone who becomes a teacher in the community, or you volunteer to help people to read. If your community has a very low IQ and this is something you notice right away, very low literacy rate, you may be someone who's actually going to teach people how to read and help to build up your community instead of hating them for all it's worth. If this is your energy, definitely let me know in the comments. I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much to everyone who stuck around to the end. I love you guys.